Yo, what's up everybody, and welcome to a new episode of my car news show. Haven't thought of a cool name for it yet, so we're just going to kind of go with what it is, which is just the car news show. I've got some wicked stories to tell you guys that I've come across on the internet and what I've been hearing along the grapevine with gossip and whatnot. First off, gotta give huge props to Honda on this, because I am the first to slate them as someone that had a mad love affair with their company when I was younger, but they have gone and outdone themselves this time with the new Civic Type R in yellow, may I add, setting a blisteringly fast lap time around Suzuka in Japan of 2 minutes and 23 seconds, 0.993. Now, just to put this into perspective, that's faster than Ferrari F40, Ferrari F50, and also the Megane 275 Trophy R, which is obviously a very expensive hot hatch competitor. And that's pretty goddamn impressive. So I wanted to give a huge shout out to Honda on this one, and also include the link down below of the blisteringly fast lap that they did. Now, also, I really like electric cars. I really like the technology, and I like how exciting it all is that we are progressing. But as a massive lover of classic cars, of older cars as well, this next one is amazing to me. AC, the British car manufacturer who made the AC Cobra, are launching a limited edition Cobra in the old shell with 350 horsepower with electric engines. It should be absolutely incredible. 0 to 60 times 6.7 seconds, a range of 150 miles. These are zero emission vehicles, and it looks like a very exciting prospect for the future. I love the idea of taking these old cars and making them all modern with technology. I think it's so cool. And all of this will be yours for about £85,000, which is a lot of money. But it's cheaper than a Tesla. So I guess that's pretty damn cool. And I got that information off of everywhere was reporting this. I wanted to make sure I got to get this in there too. Also, now this next story, a little bit confused. I want to put it across to you anyway, because I'm a massive BMW fan. So I wanted to make sure I got to include this in the segment. Now, the new BMW M3 competition is looking like it's going to get 510 horsepower from factory. Now, for good news for driving purists out there, the new M3 is also going to continue coming with a manual gearbox, which is very, very important. They also will be doing the standard range, which is 480 brake horsepower, straight 6 turbo S58 engine. It's going to be brilliant. I genuinely do think it will be an absolutely fantastic car. They are reckoning also, now this is just what I've heard, so I will have to confirm this for you guys, but it's just a bit interesting that the M3 competition will also use an X-Drive all-wheel drive series with an 8-speed automatic, which can be found in the likes of the M5 and the X3 competition. So it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to getting a bit more details about this. I've only been watching one go around, do some chest laps in all the camo and stuff. It looks really, really fast. Very, very much looking forward to that. Now, in YouTube news and all the rest of it, I always like to add these little segments in. If you haven't been following Jimmy Oakes, make sure you check him out. He's been building a Niz Honda. So it's a Nissan-powered rear-wheel drive Honda Civic Coupe. It is so good to see this build happening. I absolutely love it. I love Jimmy and the guys. Never met them, never spoke to them, but they just seem like a fantastic group of lads that you could hang out with at any point. All just super into their cars, making everything in their really nice unit. So check those guys out and see what else you think. He's also got a few other cars that might interest you. Second shout out is a bit of self-promotion. So my podcast channel is now live. Also, my podcasts are available on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the rest of the streaming sites. This week's guest is S-Body Soph, a girl who's very well known in the UK car community. She's big on OnlyFans and all that sort of stuff too. Got some really, really hard and good questions sent over to her. And we had a great discussion and just spoke about quite a lot of stuff. So check that out if you are into podcasts and enjoy all of that sort of thing and just want to hear me talk for a little while longer. Don't know why you would. My voice is horrible. But I try to ask some really, really good questions to keep you entertained. So, F1 news. So, just touching on F1 news. I'll level with you guys. I'll be straight up and honest. I haven't been keeping up massively with the F1 over the last few years. Kind of lost a bit of interest in it. But there was a video going viral from McLaren F1 team that just put a massive smile on my face when Lando Norris got the podium and the team are celebrating and he's like, GG guys, and I loved it and it made me so happy. And I was like, I am very much looking forward to following this kid's career and actually getting back into Formula One again. It's given me that booster as a follower of the sport. I hope you guys love it too, and I hope that we can bring this as a more common segment on the channel. But before I do that, I want to like be more involved in it. I don't want to talk too much without actually having real information on it. So it's all very exciting to watch that unfold. Another UK driver looking great, and he seems like a really nice kid too. Also, next story I have to touch on is that it looks like something I said in the last video might actually have been wrong. I know, shock. Me, wrong? Who would have thought? Anyway, Nikola E-trucks that I said that looked amazing. It turns out they might not actually be coming to fruition, and it could all be a big fat scam. Someone left a comment on the video with a link saying, I think he was just being horrible to me, to be honest, but I think he was expecting me to kick off. I didn't kick off. I watched the video he sent me by a guy called Chicken Genius Singapore, and I'm going to link that down below because he talks way more details than I can. A lot of people are just saying that this has been a big scam for their investors to make a big ton of money really, really fast, and it's a massive shame if this is true. I think if this is true, I really hope that the people that are in charge of this are held accountable, because it's a shame. But I would also like to point out that the chap that is doing this news show is wearing a Tesla t-shirt, and he also states that he's just a YouTuber, so everyone needs to do their own research. So we need to just bear that in mind with this too. We'll see where this all unfolds. It'd be very, very interesting, but it has been over 3 years since some of these Nikola cars were announced, and nothing is coming. So I'm going to apologise. I'm going to hold my hands up and say sorry for that. Now, Audi are also stepping into the electric car market here, and they have shown their new E-Tron S, first fast Audi EV car. 503 brake horsepower, 718 foot-pounds of torque. This is all confirmed by Audi, and prices are going to be from £87,000. Now, these prices are a lot, let's not lie. But when you look at the price compared to a petrol alternative now, you're starting to look like you're going to get the better deal with the electric car. It's very strange. That's a lot of power. I mean, they're sort of leveling out now. I'm going to keep my eye on this one. I want to make sure that we can keep up to date. So when this gets more information announced, I'd love to put it out there. But that's very interesting. Back to the combustion engine though, the Volkswagen Tiguan R has been revealed with 320 horsepower. These figures are insane. 320 horsepower in a SUV is ridiculous when you think 10 years ago where we were at. This is incredible. So VW has really got their R line well set out now, with a vast array of beautiful cars in their lineup. 320 horsepower, 2-litre turbo charged engine, 7-speed dual clutch transmission, an adaptive all-wheel drive system that's also found in that E-Tron R. Very, very interested to see. I would love to drive one of these things when they're available. I think they are going to be mental. And what we're going to finish up on today is the new Bentley 4x4. I'd like to touch on a little bit of luxury stuff as well, because I'm a big fan of Bentley. I love them. And they are now launching their new Bentayga twin-scroll turbocharged 4-litre V8 8-speed auto, 550 horsepower with 568 foot-pound of torque, 4.4 seconds to 60, 180 mile an hour. Now, this is a car that I have never driven. I can't imagine I'm going to get to drive anytime soon. But, oh my God, I just think it's fantastic. And they're still flying the British flag, so we've got to love that. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of the show, guys. Let me know down below if you want me to report on anything specific. And it'll be absolutely wonderful if you'd hit subscribe and stay tuned for more. I'm going to try and do these weekly, at least at the moment. Now we've got everything set up properly again. We're back in action. Let's go. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Follow me on Instagram at @AdamIvell, and you can smash the subscribe button on this channel. And I'll see you again in the next one. Peace.